Sergio Studios. Extra. Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Sergio Dominguez with another art look through. This time for seasons 24 to 30 of the Sergio Show. It's been a while, but I did a little bit of a setup. Obviously, I did more episodes of the show, but I've modified my little setup to do the art look through of this era of the show. And we're going to take a look. We're going to look at some artwork. Okay. First things first, during production, I decided to put my show on DVD. And one of the parts was, make the cover. These here are just rejects and print mistakes. Like this ran out of ink for making the DVDs of the show. Here. Yeah, some of them are too small also, like this one. Got the size wrong. Stuff like that. Some of these also I just punched holes into. I didn't want to really throw these away. Just to remember what was wrong with them and for archiving and for the fun of it, really. Season 1, Season 2. So I want to bring up here that this binder started January 1st, 2021, and I finished it June 13 of 2023. So, what is it, 3.5 years? But it got done. So, Season 24. By this point in production, I decided instead of having sketchbooks, I decided to emphasize more on binders, because at some point the sketchbooks will run out and maybe I'll have uneven papers. I think it is better just to get either printer paper or mixed media paper, cut them to sizes where it fits to the binder in this case, and just punch holes and put them in. Have own special binder for in production, and when it's done with the production, I take the paper out and put it in its own binder. So it'll be a lot more even, which ultimately was. It is. So 24. What we got here is a rough design of the doghouse for my son Frankie, later named on Chunky. You can see his chunks. Oh, those chunks. We got here episode 231, the outline, the date, and also this me laying out the story for that. I would either animate to this or improvise the dialogue for this story, because a lot of these don't really have scripts anymore. I rarely do, but I do give myself outlines to know, okay, what comes next, what's the order of the story, what can I add, what can I not. So that's the direction I've been going with story-wise in the production for the show. He's doing a little bit of a loop. I love this gag. It's like, don't eat my sandwich, Frank. Instead, eat this big one I made for you. Always love that gag. That was a good gag. Wrote drawings of the sandwiches too. This is for an episode with cameras, a lot of different kinds of cameras. I was like drawing out, okay, what could all this tech review of these cameras could be? And here they are. Laying out the poses for the disco dancing chunks. The evil grocery store. Inside the evil grocery store. This is one of those methods where I just draw it in marker ink, scan it into Toon Boom, and then have it be the drawing. Usually, sometimes I would draw it from the drawing tablet, but sometimes it is also nice. The outlines are nice and rough and the details of the scans to give it that look. The design of this grocery clerk. It's like, all your money! No, not again. Some nice texture. This would be scanned and that'd be set as texture. So there you go. Excuse me. 200th episode. I think that's a callback. Me doing some poses. Another outline here. I think this is an animation of like one of my guts shrinking, like deflating. Some of these episodes I don't remember, but I'm still coming off of like production of episode 300 and 300 as of this recording is coming out. So this is what is with this one. Oh yeah, classic Sergio. In his stomach, he's hungry, so he's gonna eat. And here's a parody of a certain cartoon. Classic cartoon hot dog. Inside of that store. It's supposed to be his big belly torso. Very simple episode. I was like, let me do an episode where I buy a book. So here's some rough drawings of that. This is me crossing out all these ideas that was going to be in the episode because I don't think there was any talking. Barely any talking in this one. Design of the bookstore. Also, I buy a plant. Very simple episode. The drawings. And that was art for season 24. Now let's get to season 25. Yeah, little promo. The 25th season. Fourth wall break competition. Laid out of this room, and the character's me. One character, another character. He's supposed to be a parody of like those kid shows that talk to the camera. It's like, okay, can you help me? Kind of character, you know what I'm talking about. Also a parody of those kinds of superheroes that break the fourth wall also. Sometimes I have it like this because I'm left-handed. So when I do write and draw, it is like I have the binding on this side. So I can just draw freely here. Gift card, and this character, he's trying to run for his life. The Sergio show, but in color. Oh my gosh. This is when the character isn't fully color. I love these rough drawings of this cloud turns into a rainbow. Very nice. Here's the ink version of it. Here's him breaking up. And he goes into a happy rainbow. Evil Toon City Library. Rough drawing. These are like more concept art for the episode. So I was like, how's it going to look? All that stuff. Evil Toon City Library. One of these characters. Another one of these characters at the library. This evil character, I guess. Yep, the librarian. This is texture for that character earlier. Where the character earlier is like this. It looks like that, but the texture's that. It was a technical mess, but the design came out fun. This is like this this little like Western character I had in my head for the longest time, ever since a little kid. Of having a nose like that and a mustache like that and even a mouth like that. Yeah. I think it's based on an animated movie, but it was in my subconscious. I'm very happy that I got out. It's supposed to be, believe it or not, Western spaghetti. Tumbleweed. So yeah, this is a Western tumbleweed. Tumbleweed. Okay, here's some extra props to go with it. Some Western buildings. Another Western building. Some other Western buildings. Western props. This face. The Western mayor. Fake Western Toon City. Oh, this guy's little degree. I think like something happened in the montage of that episode. An outline for Evil Sergio Part 6. All right. Drawings of an evil being. That's very important to the episode later. Illustration of the Toon City Hospital. Huh. There's an outline, but it's only 3 things. I think maybe I just knew what to do with the rest, but you know, here it is, the outline. Ah, one of the designs of Dr. Swirly Chin. There he is. Dr. Swirly Chin. Fun character. Art sample for this one. Outline. Other cute dog poses. Really rough ones. The mom. Outline for 249. And that was season 25. Fun season. Very fun season. Now for season 26. All right. There's a lot of things with this one. Some storyboards. I think I did a production vlog of this, so that's why it looks a little bit different. And you've probably maybe seen it before in the other video. Design of Reboot Sergio. Again. Rough concept art. Outline for the reboot. Early, like rough, ready to be rigged kind of design for businessman. The businessman. This little delivery guy here. Oh, funny faces for this episode, yeah. Like, ooh. Mm. Mm. Oh, this one apparently uses like loose leaf paper. But, yeah, the skin tag. Rough, like, concept drawing of my table that I'm laying on. And the skin tag. A couple of gags here, too, that would end up being in the episode. Yeah, I remember season 26 was a fun season. Of course, Dr. Swirly Chin! This was used in the live action bit where one cut off, so I just illustrated this one using paper and I cut it and for real, and it was fun. It was a fun bit. That's the front. There's the back. Another part of that evil Sergio story arc. Another wasteland, rough drawing. The wastiest land. This is one part of the guard here. So, there's also another part. I think that was front view. This is side view. Another front view. He's based on something. I don't know. Oh, here's also this. Going, Love the design of this character. It's a darn shame I might kill them off. Darn it, evil Sergio, you killed them off. Alright, outline for this. Another outline for this. Oh, the ultimate invention, the wheel. See another outline for this. Robot Sergio makes a cartoon. Robot Sergio finds a portal. Oh no, my dog's lost. How will I figure it all out? This is when the character comes back, descripted from Juan Perez 2, makes it to the show, and all that good stuff. Me filling up some montages. I didn't have time for a Juan cameo, so there we go with that one. That was season 26. Here's season 27. The Lord of Time. Rough concept of the Zugglers. I just made up these names. So I was like, Ziegler, Zugler, Zugglers. Sounds good. And then all these drawings. Also, this rough concept of like, me in the 40s. Like those rough, hard-boiled detectives kind of storylines in the 30s and 40s. Design for this guy. Lord of Time, Hourglass, and these arm gears. I was like, that's nice. Oh yeah, it's supposed to see the hand right here. The Time Juggler, look at him. You see I just drew that part and just copy and paste with this one. It's supposed to be like inside the time portal design. Scan it in. Same thing with this one. Same thing with this one. Same thing with this one. Oh my gosh. A blank page. How did I get in there? It's like, this is like, I don't know what this is. Huh. Anyway, either way. Lord of Time. Side view. Talking to me. Concept art for one of the time period episodes. It's like, you can't get me. But I did get him, ultimately. It's like, wait, what's that over there? I got you. Oh, boing. Now I'm just like, Oh, I had this funny idea. I was like, whoop, oh. That was a good one. Was me just trying to figure out where's he in these barrels. Gosh, I'm looking back all this. This was all in that 3-year period. And I'm like, how did I do all this? This is incredible. Look at this. Another rough drawing of the Zugglers. Another rough drawing. I think it was the 40s. I went to the 40s. Oh, this is me trying to break down all these Zugglers in episodes too. Since it's supposed to be, you know, the first episode was me setting this all up. So what's the rest of this time era? This is what you see. A nice visual outline of what that episode's going to be. Props for this one. Oh, I love this one. I love this drawing. It's like, oh, you can't get me. You cannot get me. Oh, whoa. I think this is also like a rough drawing of the Zugglers. Don't remember this one. But I think it's supposed to be from the 90s. Oh, like rough, like visual of like, oh, this is like rough promo art that I never got to use. For season 27. Like, I think this was a rough drawing of something else I made it in to this. This one I think was officially used. Especially the face. Like, Master Clock. Pieces of Zugglers here, I think for animation. Zuggler in a jar. Oh, the other perspective of that. This other angle, I don't know if I ever used. Maybe I did. Oh, the way the Zuggler is just like running. That was fun. Oh, look at that. Anvil, a rock, I guess. This fire hydrant and the at the time stock market. The other animation of the Zuggler. Like his poses are like very frog-like, apparently. And so going. This one's more in the 40s. I want to do this where it's like that speed blur right here from the cartoons from the 40s. Say tutu. No. Can you catch me? Those classic poses of certain cartoons from the 40s. Zuggler cage and classic cartoon hole. Another one of those poses. I remember trying to break down animation wise, and this was like the best I could do. Monster Clockhouse. I drew a room. Whatever this is. Time. These characters just causing so much havoc. Yep, this gag. I think we're in the 60s at this point. Okay, this is, I think, 70s. The 80s. This was, I think, added in later because I was like, I didn't know what to do, but I remember, let's just do this. Well, the 90s. Remember, 90s had like designs like that, especially in certain items. Oh, good thing I recaptured that. Very thankful I did. The 2000s. Let's go. Ah, the good old days. All the Zugglers just like bunched together. This is like the Zugglers all like fused together into one big one. Being evil and such. The hands too. Those are the plausible retract button and the device connected to it. And it's an homage to the early era of the show. I don't remember this. Probably updating myself with something. So here we go. That was season 27. Now let's go to season 28. So outline for 271. At home movie theater. I outlined and illustrated some of these things. The dentist. Another outline. Another outline. Another outline. I like this drawing. That's a really nice drawing. Like, oops. I love this one too. Where it's like, ah. So, me. Back in my teen years, I had braces. Oh my gosh. The inside of my mouth. Yeah, I did have like a tooth that was like growing in here when I was younger. I try to put my pain into this drawing and remembering the painful times of having braces and stuff. My gosh, my dental care. Oh, jeez, I remember. Oh, I remember. Okay, let's get to the dog show. Sergio episode. And this is the production calendar. As you can see, I'm going to skip through this because I think I said it before, took the calendar and I marked the days that I did production, started here and did here, so I'll do a nice pass through of that. Didn't do much in this. It's only marking off what I've done production-wise for the show with a specific calendar. So that was what was 2021 for me production wise for the Sergio show. All right, season 29. This is one of my favorite seasons because it was the theme park season. And oh my gosh, it was so much fun to get to make theme park themed ideas. And let's get through this. Let's get through this. I don't know which way is going to start. I think, yeah, this way. So I'm trying to think of the name of this fake theme park. This is one of the ideas, but I did some research and realized some of these names were taken. So I was trying to develop it more and more and make it more outrageous, you know. It's like, okay, maybe it's too plausible for the name. So I was like, how about this? I found out this word exists for a video. So I just added a Q. You know, it's like, oh, I'm into it, but I realize it exists. So, yeah. Salt Spoofy, which later on would be Salt Spoofquee. Yeah, I would change this later on. Just add a Q. But I like this. I like the roller coaster film strip going fume, explosion in the background. That's very nice. It's supposed to look like a more modern one. Me and my theme park gear. You know, when you're theme park gear, you got your own way of how to dress yourself up. Obviously, t-shirt, cargo pants, baseball cap with the logo of the company maybe. But yeah, there it is. That's how I usually wear for theme parks. Theme park adventure. That's right, theme park adventure. Spoof Studios Park. Still figuring out the name, but I still love that logo design. Film strip, roller coaster, fume. Like I said, this paper is mixed media paper, but large. But I did took the large paper and cut it to more size to fit to a binder. So that's why you see like rips and stuff. I know this was ripped a little bit too roughly. Who cares? Design of the tour bus. One of the rejected ideas of 3D. Motion simulator, rough idea. Roller coaster, rough concept art. Here's some outlines. Another outline. A lot of these things go on in these little episodes. Some of these don't make it in terms of ideas, so there you go with that one. Sometimes I'm like, hopefully that's enough. Drawings of me being happy. Ah! As I always do in a theme park. Tour bus. Tour vehicle. Drawing of it. Line for something, infinity minutes, of course. Now this, as you can see, this is the texture design of the button-down shirt that I wear for that season, where I wanted to have this like texture design of film materials, and kind of because he goes to like a parody of those movie-based theater film movie making theme parks. So I'm to wear a button-down shirt that has things that you associate with like film production, a film strip, film camera, projector, camera, clapper, you know. So I drew this on blue construction paper. I scanned it as an image. I think maybe I refined it by just making regular square, and it turned it as a texture onto the shirt. So that's why it has such detail if you see the episode and see what I wear throughout that season. So it is just a scan texture of this. That's why it has like an actual textured look to it. So there you go. I really liked this design, and I'm glad it came out very well on the Sergio character for that season. This is probably texture for something else. I don't remember. Concept art. Roller coaster. I wasn't excited to draw different roller coasters, honestly. So sorry about those roller coaster fans out there. I know there are roller coaster fans that like good roller coasters, and here I am drawing just like as if I don't want to. Roller coasters, as you can see. Whoa! Now with this one, yeah, I think I drew it. Yeah, I drew it on pencil. Then I outlined it, as you can see, and then scanned it in because I think I thought in this case it'd be nicer, but you saw it. Here this is, so I outlined it. Tracing paper over this. Here's some characters in the park. Spoofy Studios. I love motion simulator rides, and here's one of them. Rough drawing of that. Here's some more props. The gift shop. Turntables. Random building for a park. I think this is supposed to be the motion simulator ride building. Ooh, a fountain. It's not a theme park without a fountain. Rough drawing of the gift shop. I think this was the finalized drawing for a visual for Spoofy Studios decoration. And this under construction wall. Under construction wall for the under construction building. This will also be like a body of water lagoon, You see those in parks, like a body of water. It's supposed to be like textures, I think maybe for a floor or a wall. Pieces of the tour. Shelves and movie props. And a window, I guess. A thing. Tank and water. This could be a ride path, but I don't remember. It could be. A couple of rough drawings of animatronics, like really collapsible animatronics. Some more designs for the dark ride. The dark ride vehicle. Look how advanced and futuristic it is to a theme park. The animatronic of the future. Characters in a shooter ride. Also characters in like a shooter ride that doesn't exist anymore, but it was half removed. Deflated balloon for parade float. Some cast members. Employees. This employee. Trying to make like funny illustrations without really being disrespectful to the cast and people who work at theme parks. It's not an easy job. Not an easy job. Parade float. Parade float. Parade float materials, I guess. Here we go. Into the screen. That's right, the screen. Into the screen, the ride. Oh, I love that. We're getting to one of my favorites. Gift shop. This also could be Into the Screen. Those railings. Inside Into the Screen room. Some awning, I guess. Me being so happy. Ah. Yeah. Just drawings of me happy. Like, me drawing myself overly happy is such a great experience. Like me going, yeah. A lot of fun. More backgrounds, decorations. The drawing of the motion simulator ride vehicle. Rough drawings of me going, oh, oh. Look at all that. So good. So good. You're going, yeah. Yeah. The animation going, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was hitting a little stumble with 287. I didn't like what it was originally, so I went back and just did a new outline and just have it be a montage of other fun things at the park. Look at that one. This was monumental for me personally because I drew a younger version of myself. I never did that in the show. Well, I've kind of did it here and there, but I want to when I drew a younger version of myself, I want to be sure it's canon and canon and true. So that's why I dated it and just took it in the moment. Where this is supposed to be me at the time, I think between 8 and 9 years old. You know? So I was like, I'm trying to remember how it looked back then and try to see what I've like grew up from, and you know. So this was important. Velcro shoes, you know, the works with this one. So this is very special. This is a young version of me between maybe 7 or 8 years old. Yeah. Roller coaster ride vehicles. Indoor calm space roller coaster ride. Oh, drawing myself with anxiety over roller coasters, which so true, so true. I captured it beautifully. Front view too, like this is top down, like he's looking at us really from standing. Oh, that's funny. No. Very simple roller coaster track. Fencing. Another track. These vehicles. Oh yeah, this is from back then. I'm gonna get it. Like, remember, I went on a ride so bad it made my sore throat for a week. God, that wasn't fun. This random like theme park snack. Photographer. Security and some water. This one was funny. Look at this. Strippy the film strip. Restaurant. Indoor of the restaurant. Indoor of the restaurant too. projection, the food materials, also food materials, cast member waiter. Oh, my look when I see all that merchandise. Look at all that merchandise. Yeah. I'm going, ooh. Now that's great. That's wonderful. Rough drawing of that. And that was the calendar all throughout 2022. Let me do a nice pass through of that production. This one was slow. This was a slow year. But I ultimately was catching myself up to getting to, you know, what I was going to get up to. Yeah. Wasn't as busy, but I knew what I needed to do, and it led to like it's a lot of stuff because I did work a lot in 2021, kind of, but 2022 was slow. All right, here we go, season 30. Season 30. By then, it's the 15th anniversary of the show. So here it is, 15 years, some rough promo work. And also, I think this was like the intro of the show. Yeah. This was something I don't remember. Yeah. 15 years. 15 years. 15. 15. 15. Book. Yeah, this is... This is probably an outline. I don't remember this. Rough designs of the suit for the military guy. Crystals, different kinds of crystals. Because it was the crystal anniversary I found out, so I took the time to do crystals. The plan. Parts, maps of the epic animation suit for the other Sergios. A rough drawing of the epic animation suit. Extra pieces for the epic animation suit. My contacts. Book. Piece of a satellite. And there we go. That was production art for season 24 up to season 30. So that was the art look through of the Sergio show from seasons 24 to season 30. Now, I know what you're wondering, and that is, where is the artwork for episode 300? Well, I decided to have it its own art look through. So that's a separate video for another time. So check that as its own separate video, and I'm going to look through that as soon as possible. All right. So at this moment, I'm going to end this video. So again, thank you very much for watching this art look through of seasons 24 to 30 of The Sergio Show. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comments down below and follow me on the social media stuff and stuff. All right. So again, thank you very much. I am Sergio Dominguez saying have an animated day.